Did you know that not all IP addresses are created equal? In fact, every IP address you see belongs to a specific class, and knowing which class it falls into could be the difference between managing a small home network or handling a massive corporate system with millions of devices. In this video, we'll break down the 5 IP address classes, show you how to identify them in seconds, and reveal why Class D and E are unlike anything you've seen before. Ready to master IP addressing and level up your network skills? Let's get started.
To accommodate networks of different sizes, IP addresses are divided into categories called classes. At the beginning of the Internet is IANA that has determined the classes. Each IP address is made up of a set network and a set host. IP hosts use Class A, B, and C IP addresses for unicast, that is, host-to-host communications. Class A is an address book which is designed to support extremely large networks with over 16 million host addresses per network. It only uses the first byte to indicate the network address. The remaining 3 bytes are used for host addresses. The first bit of an address, Class A, always begins with A0, which gives us an IP range of 0 to 127. Small exception here. Range 127 cannot be used, as it is reserved for loopback addresses and for diagnostic purposes. A loopback interface is a virtual interface. That is, it does not exist. It is mainly used on routers to act as the network recycle bin. Packets with errors will be sent directly to this loopback address, which will be deleted automatically when the packet has reached its lifetime. Class B is designed to meet the needs of networks with more than 65,000 hosts. It uses 2 of the 4 bytes to indicate the network address. The remaining 2 bytes are reserved for hosts. The first 2 bits of the first byte always start with 10 in binary, which gives us an IP range of 128 to 191. And Class C is the most widely used address class, as it is intended for small networks with a maximum of 254 hosts per network. Here, the first 3 bytes of the IP address identify the network part, and the remaining byte is reserved for the host part. A Class C address always starts with a binary of 110. We have networks going from 192 to 223. So there are also 2 other classes which are not intended for IP hosts. Class D is dedicated to multicast applications, for example for streaming. It must begin with the binary 1110, and therefore goes from 224 to 239. And Class E is reserved by IANA as an experimental address block. It starts with 1111 and goes from 200 to 255. Class D and E IP addresses are special cases. They are never assigned to hosts.